Okay.
All right.
All right, Melissa, could you please say and spell your first and last name for us?
Melissa Jefferson, Melissa Jefferson.
And what are your medals in?
The 100-meter dash and the 4x100 relay.
Gotcha. So you want to start?
Sure. How does it make you feel that you can be a part of a community that comes together? I mean, there were thousands of people lining up on Front Street, so excited to see you, wheel down the road. How does it make you feel that you can be, a part of a community that supports you so much here at home?
It's definitely something that's very humbling, and I'm grateful to be in this position, as far as being kind of like a motivation for the young people out there, not only the young people but the older ones as well, to just be a constant reminder to them that they can achieve anything no matter how old or young you may be.
And you are from here, but you went to Coastal, and we are both alumni from Coastal, so it's pretty good. But I did see a bunch of Coastal people here at the parade. So how did it feel to have people from your college also supporting you?
Yeah, to have Coastal and as well as Horry County a part of this celebration today, even though Georgetown County is the one who is putting it on, it's just a testament to all the hard work that I put in, and knowing that when the time is right, and what matters most is just to have everyone come together all under one sound roof, for whether that may be outside, and just to, join in one and become one. It doesn't matter where you came from or where you started. It's about where you are now and the people that come along the way, and just me being able to bridge that gap is very special to me.
So Melissa, girl, so I've talked to your parents on your journey going, like we've all been on the ground, rooting for you, and for you to go all the way to the Olympics and start out in Hershey, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
Like starting from Hershey and then like just going on, talk about that journey. Like how does that feel to be celebrated, not just nationwide, but here at home?
It's crazy because I told one of my friends this morning, and along with my mom, I've been in a lot of parades on Front Street from the time I was 5 years old up until I left to go to Coastal. And for the first time, I was in a parade and it was all about me. Like all of these people came out to celebrate me, and that's like mind blowing to me. I'm always one to, if you know me, you know that all the attention and stuff like this, I don't really like. But obviously, I'm very, very grateful for it and everything. So I'm just trying my best to just, stay in my bubble and appreciate what's being done for me, because I know that everyone is so proud. And, I'm glad that I could be such a light to everyone, and, make people want to come back to little old Georgetown to see what it's all about.
So, Melissa, you and I, we talked before you went to Paris. You were nervous but excited. We talked in Paris right after your 100-meter. You're feeling accomplished, just happy that you got there. A couple weeks ago, we talked at your clinic. You're excited to get back. You're feeling great, ready to rest. A couple months removed, you're being celebrated. How are you feeling today, looking back on where you feel now?
My life now, at maybe 2 months now, has been crazy. I have not stopped moving, but I've definitely been trying my best to just take in the moment and just be in the moment, whatever that is, whether it's here being celebrated today, whether it's being at New York Fashion Week with Nike, whether it's visiting the White House, whatever it is, I'm just trying to live in that moment as it is and just cherish it, because once today is over, that's it. All you got is memories of it, so you try to make the best of it. And I feel like going forward right now, my biggest thing is literally, like I said before, just to take in the moment and be here in the moment and not just let it pass me by.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
So following this parade in your hometown, are there any memories that surface for you of training here or starting your journey here? Like, how has this place made you happy when you are there?
Yeah, so growing up, Georgetown is really just, it's always been a part of who I am, even though I'm from the Dunbar community. It's Georgetown, South Carolina. My fiance would laugh at me for saying that. But really, they've always been there in my corner, whether it's the communities, whether it's the city as a whole, whether it's the county. They've always been in my corner, and to be able to have them here supporting me now, and just seeing there's so many people that have seen me grow up. They've watched me grow up firsthand. And so to see me today on a float with a shirt on or with a hat on that says Paris or whatever, you know, that to them that's like crazy. And sometimes to me it is still a little crazy too. So, you know, I'm pretty sure that it's definitely like a full circle moment for them as well.
Well, what would you tell your 5-year-old self if you could go back?
What would I tell my 5-year-old self? It's okay to eat all the cereal you're eating. You're going to be just fine. I'm just playing. But really, honestly and truthfully, I would just tell her to keep being that warm-spirited, kind little girl. It's going to take you places that you've never dreamed of. And even if you have dreamed of them, they might happen a little sooner than you think. And so, yeah, I would just tell her to keep being her.
You mentioned that dreams might happen sooner than you think. Did you expect to get to the Olympics you're what, 24, 23?
Yeah, 23.
You're like so young to going to the Olympics. How does it feel to be that young and having your dreams be accomplished and then you have more to do after this? How does it feel to kind of be there so early in your career?
Yeah, so for me, I've always been a goal setter, and so when it came to accomplishing my goals, I was just more set on the goal itself and not when it was to actually happen. And so that's kind of how this played out for me. You know, once I realized that I wanted to be an Olympian one day, I didn't say, oh, I got to make the team tomorrow. No, I just let it happen in its own natural, beautiful way, and that's why we're standing here today. You know, a lot of the times people try to rush the process when really you should just take in where you are and soak in it and be in it, and I guarantee you down the long run you're going to be so grateful for the paths and the routes that you've taken. Even though some may be harder than others, it's your story and it's your journey, and you can look back and always be proud of it because nobody had a journey like you.
So I would just say, just to put everything like in a bottle. So obviously you have some big shoes to fill in, you know. Speaking about Georgetown, little old Georgetown, definitely you and Antoine Banks has put this city on the map, and now you have your own day. Is that surreal to you?
Definitely surreal. You know, growing up, I would say as far as Antoine Maybank went, I would say that I knew that he was the guy around, and you know, not saying that was something that I was reaching for. I just kind of let my talents take me where they did, and now we're here. And so to just be on the same type of level where people from Georgetown are proud to, they're not only proud to talk about Antoine Maybank, they're proud to talk about Melissa Jefferson now. And not only that, but just, you know, me being a woman as well and having someone to look up to, the little girls here, you know, yeah, we might be from a small town and a small community, but that doesn't matter. You know, your ceiling isn't Georgetown, South Carolina or Georgetown County. And I need them to know that, you know, it's really dependent upon you and the type of person that you want to grow up to be. And as long as, you know, you're confident in who you are and what you want to accomplish in life, what anybody else has to say about it really doesn't matter, you know, because that's literally it. Had I listened to some people who their ceilings were only this high for me, we probably wouldn't be talking today. So, you know, I'm just glad that I could be the one to show them, like, hey, you know, okay, she came from where I'm from. I can do it too.
We talk a lot about the people and the people surrounding you, the people who supported you from square one. What's your message to the people who supported you, the thousands who lined the streets today to cheer you on?
That's my village, and that pretty much sums it up. Anybody knows me knows I say it all the time. I'm a village kid. There was not one single person who raised Melissa Jefferson. She had a lot of different hands, good hands, but different hands, you know, in the pocket and bringing me up and disciplining me the way that I needed to go. And just like even today, even though a lot of people see me, if you see me, I'm not by myself, never by myself. And if I am, they're not that far away, you know. And so I just want everybody to know that even though I'm at this level of success right now and I'm doing pretty well for myself, I did not get there alone. And I don't operate on a daily basis without having those people in my life to be there to lean on and confide in and just have them for advice when I really, really need it. So thank you. Thank you.
So now that you've reached this incredible milestone, what's next for you? What goals do you have your eyes on now?
more gold medals. That's about as simple as it gets. But no, just outside of track as well, I definitely want to get more hands-on as far as being a little bit more helpful in the community and figuring out ways that I can get into that fits who I am and that's not overstepping on what anybody else is doing. I simply just want to be that person who comes in and say, hey, I can help out too, wherever I can, wherever you need me. That's what I want to do, and so that's pretty much going to be my next things to focus as far as off the track goes. On the track, the goal is always the same: to go out there and strive to be the best person that I can be, no matter if that's win, lose, or draw on that day. When you see me, Melissa Jefferson, just know that when I'm standing tall, and even if it's not the best outcome for me, I'll be back, and I'll always come back stronger.
Absolutely. So can we trust to see you Olympics 2028?
Oh, most definitely. That's a given.
So can you say that? Can you say that on camera?
You can definitely count on the fact that you will see Melissa Jefferson in LA 2028 with 3 gold medals. 3 gold medals.
Okay, that's it for
I
me.
think you wanna add-
Thoughts? Anything else you want to add?
Oh no, I think we covered it all.
Yeah. Thank you.
Not to be a